Okay, so now then, we are on the air, and about 5 minutes early. So, I guess I'll just kind of kill time a bit until it's actually 6 o'clock. Yeah, I did a couple of small things over there. I got the town training done and managed to transfer over to here, as well as building some stuff up. And one of the first things I'm going to do is I'm going to put in another tram route there. But until it's actually 6, we're going to... Let's ride this tram, sure. Yeah. Let's join this... If I can get him to stop clipping out of existence, let's join this rather fancy-looking gentleman on the footplate of one of my trams here. So, yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys with a tram ride while I go get a drink. Okay, so now that it's actually 6 o'clock, let's go ahead and leave this guy to drive his tram around while we get started. So, as I said, I'm going to start by getting in that bus route on the, or the tram route on the little bit of track up in there. And honestly, one smallish tram should be enough for this. I might try one of the, like, single unit streetcar type ones for this, because it really is a very tiny route just to extend the, reach of the harbor there by just a little bit. So yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and chuck something nice and tiny on there. So let's buy vehicles, and let's see. Let's get the 1 unit version of this guy. It's pretty cheap and it's pretty quick, but it's nice and low capacity. Yeah, I think that's going to be our best bet for this. Or we might go with one of these guys, only 1 unit, because those look a bit nicer. And they have a bit more capacity. Let's go with this guy, because, I don't know, it's prettier. So we'll chuck that on there. That would be the light rail passenger, Petersfield, tram 3, I believe. Yep, that is the 3rd one. And then we're gonna go ahead and color this guy. I think I'll give him a slightly lighter shade too, just because. So let's go check out our new tram real quick. And if this line ever gets busy, I'll upgrade it to one of the ones with more coaches. But for now, just a simple single tram will do fine for this once it dries out there. Oh, also, I realized something which will soon be apparent. So, I'm going to go ahead and comment this on the original mod. So, the A1 is going to come out in 1925, not 23. The mod says 23, so I'm going to go let the mod creator know that he needs to either fix the mod or fix the description in his post. Because I feel kind of bad for hyping you guys up so much, only to have it not happen. But yeah, so we will be able to get Gordon in just a couple of months in game. Anyway, so while we wait for that, let's come over here, and as you can see, I've gotten a decent amount of residential over here, and I wound up upgrading this chunk of the main road to be the big city road, so that it looks so wrong with the country road in there. And then I also put in these 2 little loops sticking out the side to get some more housing in. Yeah, I'm going to be trying to move a decent chunk of the residential over here, and then I'm going to be slowly pushing the residential back a bit from here And as you can see, we're starting to get some bigger high-rises pretty quick. Now, and actually, now that we've got the high-rises, let's see what that's done to our population. Those just unlocked, apparently. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so that's allowed the residents to shoot up a bit more. Because now it can go up to the third building density level. And this is kind of what I was getting at with the high cities versus the sprawling cities versus the normal cities. Like, the like extra tall cities would like instantly upgrade any tier 1s to tier 2s, so that you didn't have any of the little buildings, and the sprawling cities would never upgrade, you know, past the tier 2s. And they would also tend to have bigger radiuses. But anyway, so but yeah, so mod ideas aside, it's actually, hey, there we go. Yeah, apparently the A1 unlocks the same time as the A3, which is a bit stronger, which is kind of but we can get in Gordon and the Flying Scotsman and the same go through. But I think we're gonna start off with buy vehicles and Steam and freshly unlocked. Okay, so yeah, it's in here as a variant on it. So let's see. So the difference here is that the only real difference is that the A1 is heavier and has a less power, which is perfectly fine. And considering Gordon isn't even the final version on the A1, it makes sense. So we're gonna chuck Gordon in and then go into passenger wagons, and I think we have the yes, we have the late style generic British carriages. Let's see. No, that's a little too vivid. See, do we have something good for a pleasant creamy color? Here we go. Off-white toward, yeah, there we go. That'll be nice cream colored. So we'll grab a first class, a third class, and then I still want the ducat, so I'll have to get this. But since Gordon only goes 120, this is still fine. Oop, I forgot to add that in. So off-white creamy color, and then the ducat rear brake. So, and then we're gonna chuck Gordon on the Smethwick line. And let's see him come out. And now that it's a newer year, our headquarters is also shot up a bit, and it's starting to look a lot nicer, although I'd still really like to be able to pave it in hexagon tiles. Anyway. So, there is Gordon coming out nice and proper. As you can see, there's a couple of differences between the final A1 and Gordon. So, Gordon had a standard dome rather than the teardrop, as well as just, you know, generally being a slightly less refined. But that's one of the bigger, more noteworthy differences. Is Gordon was a prototype before the streamlined teardrop was a thing. Yeah, but this is as close as we're gonna get without, you know, me making custom mods. So yeah. I do think I am gonna if I ever get particularly good, I'm gonna go ahead and make like a mod that'll add a specifically Gordon variant to this, and that'll make it come out a little earlier, so that we can get Gordon a bit sooner. And the same for a lot of the other engines. And I'm also probably going to wind up doing a Henry variant on this that will be a effectively an A1 except with, you know, greatly reduced power. But anyway, so yeah, I don't know how busy Gordon will be, but for now he's got his express coaches and one of the older coaches, just because I wanted to put the ducket on. I might swap that out for another express coach at a later date, but for now I like having the ticket ducket. So anyway, so Gordon is going up that and then down to there. So see, I believe, yeah, we were gonna be sending Flying Scotsman there to Bolsover. I don't think we have that line actually in. No, we don't. So a new line from Petersfield to Bolsover. Down to Bolsover. There we go. And then onto that we will add basically the same Gordon's train, except it's going to be the Flying Scotsman instead of Gordon. And I think that as time goes by, we do get more variants of the Flying Scotsman unlocking, I believe, as part of that mod. But like, I believe there's like, you know, the ones with multiple tenders and the various paint schemes that the Flying Scotsman had. But anyway, so we're gonna leave this one default color, and then we're gonna go grab and I think these I'm gonna color my standard. Yeah. Gordon got his fancy cream colored carriages, but Flying Scotsman's just gonna get the standard. Because I'm pretty, yeah, because the late British bogey carriages don't have the ducket variants, which, I don't know. I mean, it makes sense, but I really like the ducats. So, but anyway. So, once we have this actually should boost up the size on Petersfield, because it'll be giving them a lot of additional connections there. So this should gradually boost up the size on Petersfield. I mean, even if it doesn't, you know, make us any additional money. Anyway, so let's back up a little so I can grab the icon. And this is going to be the Flying Scotsman. I'm pretty sure I didn't screw up the spelling. So there we go. And there is our Flying Scotsman. Wonder if I could get some of the other interesting engines, like this, like City of Truro, or just some of the other, you know, interesting early high-speed type engines. Although, what I find kind of interesting is this guy only goes 120 kilometers an hour, max speed, but yet the Flying Scotsman went 100 miles an hour, which is like, I'm pretty sure that's more than 120 kilometers an hour. Yeah, because 120 kilometers an hour is 75, so that would be 100, or at least fairly close to it, because that's what they translate it to in the game for max speed of the older crafts. So theoretically, this Flying Scotsman would go at least 100 kilometers an hour, probably more. That's odd. So I've got the cutovers there. Why are they not using it? I think I'm gonna have to put in a couple of waypoints there to force them to go the nice route there, because they really seem to want to use those switches for some reason. Well, first things first, let's see if just tucking in a couple of signals will... Ooh, modern signals. Ugh. Yeah, I might get a signal mod, but let me have semaphores a bit longer. Nope, that doesn't sort them out, so... Yes, I will take those back out. And I'm just going to put in a pair of waypoints. Come on. Won't let me zoom in anymore. So I'm going to have to angle down and look at it from this perspective. I want to line them up. There we go. So that's properly lined up. And then now... So both of those passenger routes I'm going to need to set to do that. So we don't want there, we want there. So after Petersfield, you're going to go via there. Oop, we only want it once. And then after Bolsover, you want to go via there. So that should sort it out. Yep, there we go. And then same thing. Class 9000, one of the... Oop. There we go. After you... There we go. There. That's got them sorted out. So yeah, the Class 9000 is going to be another good one for Carter, that and the Big Boy, because both of those can outdo the max speed on my universal cars. So that'll let me run those guys nice and at least until we get a high-speed track and newer cars. I think I'm going to start swapping some of the things out to faster cars when we hit the 120 kilometer an hour ones. But until then, I'm going to stick with these older cars. Because there's no point in going to an 80 mile an hour car when I'm already doing 96 with these. So, yeah. But anyway, that'll... Yeah, I'm surprised that they didn't do that automatically, that they went through the double slips. Because that's real, like, that really does slow them down a lot. But anyway, so we've now gotten on Gordon and the Flying Scotsman. And we'll probably wind up, once the A4s come in, we'll probably put in a silver one and put Spencer on. Just because we can. Yeah, the A4s actually have a slightly faster max speed, too. I'll be able to use those later generation generic carriages to their... closer to their full effect, at least. Anyway, so, what do we want to hook up? So we've got that hooked up. Let's see. Oh, we haven't hooked up the food line at all yet. And we haven't hooked up fuel refining. We're making plastic for goods, but we are going to also want to come out maybe... So do we want to come out like that, maybe over that one, and then do a big bridge there, maybe. I mean, it's not like we don't have the money, and I think that that might look kind of cool. Or we could go, we could do over that, and then over there, that line, and then maybe do like a dockyard there, and then just shuttle it back and forth with a couple of ships. Because we could probably get a harbor in direct range of that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's not put in any stupidly unnecessary bridges. So, yeah. So we'll need our third platform here. And, So, yeah, we're gonna want to, put on at least, maybe, since this is a pretty long line, well, actually, we can probably get away with doing just, one layer deep of platforms. And I'll go ahead and put on the newer ones, too. Because, I mean, unless I'm, intentionally doing, like, a restoration job type thing, I'm not going to put in the older platforms. Not unless I want a specific effect from them. And I think we're gonna... Oh, yeah, and as soon as these are available, I'm gonna go ahead and just chuck them in wherever. But actually, that's another thing I'm gonna want to do, is I'm gonna want to go through, and any tight corners I'm gonna want to upgrade. Like, I'm not gonna go just upgrade everything willy-nilly, but anything where the speed is reduced below the trains using it, we can upgrade it to get a little bit of that tight corner back. Which means that on the main line, basically any turn is going to get upgraded. So that should be enough that it'll go up and over the track when it gets there. And we'll bring it back down as much as I can, which is apparently only that much. Although actually I can probably arch it a bit, and then I should be able to bring it down a bit more. There we go. Now let's see. Let's put in a different bridge sort. What do we think about that? Or do we want to start trying to put in some steel? Oh, no bloody catenary, you stupid. Anyway, let's see. What do we think about the dark brick? Because we've been using the light brick on most of our bridges, and I've done a couple in the black stone. But we could do, or the regular brick. We could do the dark brick. We could do the like pale, like sun bleached brick. Do sandstone, or we could do one of the various steel ones. Let's see how some of these various trestles look. Yeah, that one, it looks kind of stupid and spindly a lot of times, but I think it actually looks sort of decent here. We can do a regular or a rusty variant on that. Yeah, those look just disgustingly spindly, whatever you do. It really does look like there's just nothing actually supporting it. Ooh, we could do a green trestle. Ooh, that's actually kind of nice, because it has the painted stone. That's kind of cool. Could do a I-beam type bridge in any of those colors. Or we could do the generic iron bridge, which will limit the speed a little bit, but not much. Although, I think if I'm going to do a trestle, though, I'm going to do one of these ones. I think I might do, not the, like, rusty brown. Either the standard trestle or the green one, maybe. I think I kind of, no, I think I'm gonna do just the, like, dark brown steel. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that one. Yeah, I think that looks kind of nice. And it will be double tracked at some point, although for now I'm just putting it in regular. There we go. So that's coming down to ground level. Let's go out most of the way to the road. We don't have to make this steep. We can afford to put in a nice long embankment to give them a good run up to the bridge. I'm just going to go ahead and plow right through these roads. Although, I think I'm going to, actually no, I'm going to do that and have it snap into the road, because that'll keep it from doing the weird dip down thing after the slope. And then I'm just gonna plow right on through the other one. And I think I'm gonna, am I gonna want to be, yeah, I'm gonna need to miss that. I'm gonna need to bridge up and over. Ooh, that could be cool. Doing a bridge straight over the station there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for that. So let's continue straight on through to there. Then I'm actually gonna actually start my slope up for this bridge way back here. Get a nice gradual slope up to it. And then I think I'm gonna, no, I'm just gonna go up until it starts bridging. And when it goes, it's gonna go way back there too. So let's tap 10 key once. Let's yeah, we don't want that too much of a cutting back there, so I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna leave, that decent length of bridge going in. And I think maybe do this one in, let's see. We got some pale stone. I think I'm gonna do that. Or do we want a steely bridge? Let's see how a green girder bridge or green I-beam type bridge looks. It's gonna look dumb if we don't have a pillar there. But yeah, so long as it does drop in a pillar there, that actually doesn't look too bad. The SE is another decent engine. Oh, okay, so we can actually do that. We can bring it in. Like I said, it does have to be there. And let's see, and sudden jump. And it doesn't do any cutting at all, or hardly any. So yeah, I'd say that's actually fine. So yeah, we're gonna go to there. This is gonna be a big, impressive, beamy bridge. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get down in time for the road there, so we're going to want to go, or at least not reasonably, so we're going to want to go just across it. There we go. There. And then now we'll want to come in. Actually, let's get the station in harbor in first. So I think I'm gonna probably want to put that in like the harbor and like maybe there-ish, and the station coming into the side. So this is gonna be a bit of a squeeze. And in fact, I think I'm gonna do a short station, but one of the short ones with a bunch of platforms, and then actually have the train stay partly on the bridge. So we are going to want a cargo harbor, large 2 terminals, but I'm going to delete one of the actual terminal bits. So actually, yeah, let's put it in there. Actually, but let's bring it back, and no, I want the warehouse. So yeah, we'll do it there. No, what I could do is, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna actually get rid of that. And so I'm gonna put that in again. I'm gonna bring it as far back and over as I can. So like, no, I'm gonna want it right in like that. And then what I'm gonna do, since I'm planning on taking out the one landing anyway, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out that landing, take out this shielding bit there, and I'm gonna go ahead and take out all of them. And then I'm going to go into cargo, and we're going to get little bits sticking out there to make our attachments to. Then we'll grab these, and I think I'm going to put 2 in like that. Actually, I want it to come all the way out to there, so I'm going to go ahead and put in a 3rd building like there. And then we'll go ahead and extend that out like that. Come on. There we go. And then miscellaneous. And we're going to put in... Actually, I'm going to put it in... So I'll have to do a little bit of terraforming, which is fine. So I'm going to push that out to there. And put in that bit sticking out the end there. And then now I'm going to grab the oh, that's just the buffering thing. So hopefully this will be fine. If not, I guess it's just going to not be a particularly great video. But anyway, so I'm going to put this in. Like, actually, I'm gonna want to come back a little bit and see if I can't get a medium building in. Let's see if I can put in a yes, I can. So I'm gonna put it that right there. And so, with the bridge come in, I'm actually gonna put the track right on the end, and we're gonna use the modern tracks. And actually, I have a little more room than I thought. I am gonna need a decent amount of slope, so I think I'm gonna stop it there, but I'm gonna leave the platforms going out, and then I'm gonna go ahead and grab platforms, come over here to the cargo platforms, And we're going to want the 1920 ones. I'm just going to take this right the way out as far as it'll let me. It's definitely not going to be all the way, but it's going to be a decent way. But it might be all the way. Nope, not quite. So I think I'm going to put in a I'm going to put in a side building over here. I mean, these aren't actually going to serve any practical purpose, but they'll look cool. And I'm going to put in a couple of entrances like that. And then I'm actually not even going to be able to get this in nicely. So I'm actually going to want to take this back. So we're going to put in an entrance, and then a another medium main building, and then one of these entry ramp bits. I'm going to put in one of these dudes here. And this guy. Or no, I'm gonna see if I can't squeeze this guy. Nope, I can't. So I'm gonna have to put him in a little bit inset to make it look decent. And then we'll just have that bit sticking out like that. There we go. And then I'll this is 1920, so I'm gonna actually pave it with the with fully an asphalt. So I'm gonna guess and say those are, let's see. No, asphalt 5 is the one that looks like concrete. I think this is asphalt 4. Yeah, that's asphalt 4. We want this to be solid and a bit smaller. And anything that's not got asphalt 4 already, I'm just going to go ahead and paint right on over it. And then I'm going to come back through and I'm going to smooth this out. And then we'll go into train tools, smoothing, and just be. Yeah. And even if it's not providing actual access, those make it look like they could totally get like walk down there. And oh, need to take this out right to the corner. I'm gonna take this down a bit smaller so I can get a little finer detail and come out there. Get a bit fairly hard corner there. There. That's looking pretty nice. We've got the one building that's a different style. Nice big area for them to lay cargo out on. And I might take that to be 2, although I think I'm gonna leave it like this. And then I'm gonna be taking the track from there and just going straight on up. So this will let, so yeah, so, and I like the way this comes out, because in the real life, you could still, you know, load there. You might need like a step ladder, but you could still load up cars that are there. But it makes it so that, you know, we can start that sloping up a little bit earlier. There we go. And for now, I'm going to leave it like that, although shortly I'm going to come in and chuck on a second track. But for now, let's get a route, new line from the refinery there to the fuel. And then we'll go into the shipyards and we'll just put in a one of these dudes, because why not? And we'll put it in this nice little inlet here. And we'll have that pinned up there to make sure that this does connect. No, not quite. So maybe if we connect straight up, it will. Hopefully. Let's see. Ah, okay. So yeah, that was the issue. It's just that I hadn't actually turned it on. So yeah, we'll have that little, like driveway bit going up to like a back entrance to the fuel works there. There we go. Actually, I think I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna grab more of this asphalt number 4, and I'm gonna force it in up to here. Oh no, that's not asphalt. Is that asphalt 5? No, that's maybe asphalt 1. There we go, asphalt 1. There. And that looks a little bit nicer. It looked more like this is actually a full entrance. Let's clean up that little bit that spilled off the side of the road there. Then we'll smooth it out and that'll look nice. So let's go into train tools. We've got the smoothing brush. And we're just gonna go over all of that and make it smooth. I think we're gonna go ahead and just smooth along all of this. I think we're gonna go to the other side of the road too, just enough that it's mostly grass rather than mostly the brown dead stuff. There we go. There. And then we'll get a new line from there to there. I think we'll start with putting chips on that. So, let's see, this is going to be fuel or liquid going both ways. So we'll get on the, I believe they're the Vandals, the big cargo dudes. So these guys. So yeah, these are pretty good. Schaffhausens are a lot quicker actually, though. I mean, they're a bit more expensive. Let's look at the loading speed. These guys load a lot faster, but I don't think that'll be an issue with this. I think I'll actually go with the Schaffhausens. Yeah. I mean, they've got the same amount of capacity, but they're smalls instead of larges, which means if I need to repurpose them, it'll be a bit easier. And they're a lot quicker. A bit more expensive, but that's fine. So we'll start with, say, 5. And that one must be the new one. Give it a minute to run its calculations. Let's run it fast. Any minute now it'll catch up. There we go. So let's... Ooh. Okay, that can't possibly be right. There's no way that has a rate of over 2,000. Although, actually, well, they are very quick, and they do have a decent capacity, so that is theoretically possible. So let's try taking these 3 and just stay in the depot. Let's see what that does to it. Okay, so these are the variants on the A3 here. So let's see. So now it's still, yeah, we can probably get away with just 1. You stay in the depot too. Okay, so yeah, and we also get the extra tender. So I think that I'm going to stick with what we have rather than actually replacing the engine on Flying Scotsman, but I do think I'm gonna grab it, modify, and I'm gonna, let's see, I'm guessing it'll be under all, and it said, there we go. So we'll grab the this one. There we go. So we'll grab that, and it's got a massive top speed. It says it's got a loading speed, but no capacity. Huh, that's weird. Whatever. So we'll move that up, and we'll jump to it and see how it looks, because it probably is in a not quite matching color. Oh no, it matches perfectly. So yeah, there we go. So we'll have that second tender on him, just because. Boom. So yeah, that's nice. And let's see, what else do we need to do? So that Schaffhausen's being sent around to here. Don't know which route it's taking, but it'll get there eventually. Oh, it has to be going that way because we don't actually have a connection this end, which is kind of annoying, but whatever. So, anyway, so that'll get there when it gets there, and I have the line in there. So, let's see. I don't actually have that many lines left. We're honestly getting a bit close to being done with this map. So I think that's the last long haul type line I have. So I think I'm gonna save that train line for Henry when he unlocks in a few more years. And I think, let's see, I still need to get the lumber. I think we will put a second Schaffhausen on there so we can also ferry lumber across and then down to there. Yeah, so we'll want lumber to there, we'll want that farm to there, and that farm. So actually, yeah, let's put 3 on, because we'll be moving the oil back and forth. Then we'll be moving the farm stuff that way, and the logs that way. And I think that's actually about it for, I mean, obviously, all the, deliveries to each individual town. And then we've got a couple more passenger lines. But I think that's about it. Yeah, we've got basically everything hooked up, so we might actually be done with this map in just a few more episodes. Which is honestly surprising, but, I mean, kind of surprising, but it's not that surprising considering we're doing such a small map. But, still. Yeah. And I think that, once my channel's actually established, I'm gonna look at doing the super chats and stuff and starting raising funds for a bigger computer, because if and when I get one, I'll be able to actually run larger maps effectively, and then do the kind of big things that's guidance. Because the thing is, my play style works a lot better on a large map. Like, I mean, the depot thing actually winds up becoming more of a limitation the larger the map is, but, like, with this, there really is no way to have a central town that's got, that's actually, a major hub with a massive goods yard and a big passenger station. Actually, do it effectively. I mean, you can. I mean, don't get me wrong, you still can. It's like, I don't know, it just winds up being, like, the biggest you'll ever get is, a 6-passenger platform station, because anything bigger than that is almost entirely pointless. But anyway, let's see, who's this coming in? Is this Gordon? Nope, this is Amorous. This is Amorous's engine coming in. Yeah, and he's still got all 3 of the older cars, which is fine. Ooh. Actually, one of his cars was put on after I set the maintenance to very high. So let's go in and set the maintenance to very high again, which means that the middle carriage there should start improving instead of having a grubby looking roof. You can see it already just got a bit better. See, yeah, they never bothered to refurbish that carriage after they put it on the line. And actually, since we have so much bloody money, I'm just going to go in here. I'm going to hit select all. And I'm just going to take every single vehicle and set the maintenance to very high. Because to be perfectly honest, we can afford to do that. And we'll still probably profit at least a bit. And we've already got like 11 billion in the bank. So I have no real reason to not just, you know, keep all the vehicles super fancy. I mean, with the emissions thing, I could turn it all the way down, but it's like, then they'd be all ugly and rusty. So, yeah, I definitely don't seem to have anybody actually watching, which is, I mean, I guess that's fine. I mean, I fully understand that, you know, most of my viewers, I kind of mooch off of Sky's stream, but, whatever. Anyway, so things to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and, let's see. I could probably just do like a little, light rail or maybe even trucks. We don't actually have much in the way of trucks. So I'm gonna put on some actual trucks going down to the docks. Actually, I'm gonna take the road line. I'm gonna do it with this fairly quick road. Oop, no, that goes into the water. So I'm actually gonna set it up here so that it hooks up to both the train station there and the harbor in case I want to use that for some reason. Oop, we want Kirby Road. Said Curvy Road. Thank you. And then we'll go on ahead and curve it up to like there-ish. And then we'll go on ahead and upgrade that. And then we'll chuck in my truck station there. And let's see. Yep, there's their little exit. So I'm actually going to put it in right across the street from that. Boom. And let's... Actually, we only actually need the one. So let's get rid of that. And we'll chuck on a few more. Like that. And then on the other end, I'm going to do my standard little trick here. And this works better with trams, but you can still do it with the other. You just have to take a large road. And I'm going to put in a little bit of it. Oh, no. So yeah, you just have to put in a large road. But if you're going to do it with trucks rather than trams, you have to make sure that it's long enough that you can add in a waypoint on it. Because if you don't put in the waypoint, the trucks will automatically just go... Actually, that's actually longer than I need. But, I mean, trams are forced to stick to the outside, but for trucks, for a tram, you could just do, like, you know, that, and it'd be enough. Like, as soon as it forms the road, that's enough. For a truck, you need to go out a little more so that you have room to put in a waypoint. But anyway, so I can do that little bit there. And as I said, once it's done auto saving. Although actually, no, I'm actually not gonna do that. So once it's done auto saving, I'm actually gonna extend that out a little bit more, and then I can just put my station directly on there, which will force them to stick to the outside as well. And so, yeah. Let's see. So there we go. And then now go into buildings, grab this dude, and I'll put him in there. And now if we put in a route between the two, new line from there to there. And oh, they do that annoying thing. Although, there's actually also a fix for that, though. So if you go into streets, upgrade bus lane tool, that fixes that. So they're still they'll use the bus lane, but the bus lane tool basically makes it so that both roads can turn both directions. So, yep, just little tricks for, making your vehicles turn around a little nicer. Because I don't know about you guys, but I really don't like them making those sharp turns, and even the turns inside of the intended stations look kind of sharp. Anyway, so now we're gonna go over here. And it's way too early in the game to get like semis or anything like that, but we'll still get some fairly modern trucks in on that. So we'll go into the Petersfield Road Depot, and we will buy cargo vehicles. Let's see, so we can get a flatbed or okay. So that's right. Yeah, I always found that kind of weird that so we could get a Benz with side stakes, a Mack tarpaulin, and the Benz with side stakes is faster but slightly less capacity, or we could get a AMO F15, which is actually worse than the Benz with side stakes. So I think we're gonna get let's start with 5. And this is probably unnamed. Yeah. So we'll check them on that. That unnamed line 3 over there. And I'm going to make sure to go in and I'm going to get all my lines named up by the end of this episode. But yeah. I really hope that even if stream's not, buffering up well, that it is sending enough of the stuff that YouTube is actually going to be able to make a valid video out of this, because I turned recording off. I'll bet you the internet's being eaten up by this by the whole coronavirus crisis thing. Yeah, I don't like. Oh no! Thought I locked the inner roads in here. Apparently I did some of them, but not all of them. Either that or they put that one in recently. Yeah, I think that's a recent addition they put in. But no, I locked it. No. You know what? No. I'm not going to let you do that. I'm going to take it back 10 years. Because I locked it, darn it. And you are not putting in your stupid, ugly modern alleyways. I mean, I don't mind any of the other stuff, but like, I hate the modern style alley roads with a passion. There we go. So that ought to do it. And then I'm going to go ahead and upgrade that. Oh wait, no, it's back to 29. And I'm going to go ahead and just upgrade. Apparently it's not going to be able to. Yeah, apparently that one winds up getting just barely collisioning with the bridge. So I'm going to go ahead and go into the country roads and upgrade that to the small country road. There we go. That's nice. So yeah. Anyway, now that I've jumped it back forward to where it's supposed to be. And yeah, we're gonna wait for Henry for that nice big long route, and we've got trucks doing that. Now we need I'm gonna want another train going from here out. I'm going to see if I can get it in there and have it still connect. So if it will, then I don't need to mess with Toby. And I could also put it there, but then I'd have to like join into the bridge maybe. But first I'm going to see if I can just put it in. Just squeeze it in right there, just that. I know. Yeah, it has to be at least that close, which is just barely too close. So I'm gonna see, yeah, so I can put it in there right next to this last field. And we'll stick it out a bit. And then we still need to double track that. So I'm gonna put in the second track, and then I'm just gonna run it straight on up to the bridge. And we're gonna come out right out to just before the bridge, and we're gonna let the switch go the whole way up that slope. Well, actually no, because this is gonna be probably a stupidly long train, so I actually can't afford to do that. So we're gonna actually put in the bridge first, and then we're gonna come down from the bridge just enough to get to 96 miles an hour. Oh no! Bad. Okay, I'm gonna have to put it in on the other side. I guess it's fine. You know, that's the problem with putting in intentionally low bridges. I have to take that, although that will give me an opportunity to put in a slightly wider road there, since I'm going to be taking it out and having to put it back in anyway. Here, I'll take it from here, and then I'll trim it back to the bridge. And then I'll put it in the shortest possible switch that'll give me 96 kilometers an hour. Actually, no, I'm gonna go up to 120, because this I might actually get the 120 kilometer an hour stuff by the time I'm able to put it in with Henry. So we'll do the bare minimum to keep 120. Although actually this is going to be going out, so it actually doesn't need to be very quick at all. So they're going to be coming in the other way. So I think honestly, yeah, just the like 45 will be good enough, because they're going to be going uphill right from a start with at least a partial load. So yeah, that's going to be probably enough. And then we'll take... We'll still put this in country road, but they'll probably be able to upgrade it if they want. We'll put it in there. That'll also straighten out that a little bit. There we go. Yeah, that's fairly nice. And then if I take the track even further, actually I'm just going to go, hopefully I can just go right the way back. Yep. So take it out there, and then we'll go probably most of the rest of the way, just in one quick go. Then this one I do need to keep up to the full 120. There we go. And if I have to, I can chuck a couple more bits of track, or at least another bit of track on the end of the station to let them pull through a little bit. But hopefully I won't have to. Although I am, actually, either way, I'm going to need to put in a depot track. So I'm actually going to go ahead and put the first chunk of track there as part of the station. That. It might... Nah, even if I had to, I couldn't put in another. So then I'll take this guy and see if I can manage to get him to go in. Ooh, actually can. One of those things where, like, it wouldn't normally let you go quite this tight, but since you're snapping to something, it will. And that'll be a perfectly fine depot track. Yep, there we go. So as soon as we get let's keep it running. As soon as we get Henry, we'll be able to chuck that back in. Now, for getting this guy in, I'm gonna run the double slip, put it in like this, and I'm gonna want. This is only gonna be a short run, so I think I'm gonna keep this down at. Well, I'm only gonna bother getting this up to the 96. Like that. And then I'm gonna take this bit out, because we've already got the actual switch bit in. And then I can just take this straight out and just get straight up to the station. Ooh. What do you mean construction up? Boo. Don't like you. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to keep that full 96, am I? No, that's fine. So I'll bring it out to like there, and then I think I'll take it most of the way back and see if I can get it to put it in a nice little S-bend. From there up to there we go. Fine. Yeah, this is a pretty slow one, actually. I'm going to see if I can't get a little better than that, because I'd rather have the slow bit closer to the station. There we go. That's better. And then I could just double slip this, but I think I'm actually going to go ahead and let it keep what little speed it'll have built up by then. And I'm going to do the improved double slip thing, or the 1 into 2 type thing. That I'm gonna stop making up stupid names and just I'm gonna do that. There you go. That has been done. And so yeah, so this is only gonna need a rate of 200. So we're gonna get a line from there to there. And let's see. Yeah, I'd say that would qualify as being a farm, as being Smethwick Farm. So this is going to be train Smethwick Farm to Smethwick Harbor. And then this is train isolated oil refinery to Smethwick Harbor. And then this is Smethwick Harbor to Bolsover Fuel. Fuel. Oh, I did completely screw that up. And then this. Oh, and then this line is Smethwick Lumber Mill to Smethwick Harbor. So road Smethwick Lumber Mill to Smethwick Harbor. And then, yeah. And so now let's get a train going from the Smethwick Farm to Smethwick Harbor. And I think I'm gonna do let's see, 5 vehicles. And I think I'm gonna do let's see. Come on. Oh. So I'm gonna scroll down. Yeah, I'm not gonna get one of those super fast guys. I don't think I want another tramp. I think I'm gonna get one of these guys. Or do I want this? Now I'll get one of these guys, and I'll keep him in the nice fancy maroon LMS colors. And then we'll get some cargo for him. And this is gonna be grain, so I'm gonna get actually open wagons for it. And I'm gonna get the 5 plank open wagons. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. And then we'll grab a brake van. Said a brake van, thank you. And then I'll buy it. And on to the farm with you. So that should be Smethwick Farm to Smethwick Harbor. Oh, okay, so I got the additional variants on the brake van. This will let me do the colorable variant and the one in British livery, if I remember correctly. And then we've also got a another coach that's pretty useless. We've got Ford trucks. Oh, we got our first diesel. A nice little diesel shunter there. Good for short routes, but not too much else. We got another tram that I'm probably not gonna use. Then we're gonna follow you guys. So why is this guy waiting for a free path? Just, like, it's not like there's anything getting in his way. Okay, so OBS Studio just disconnected and reconnected. So if you guys missed that, I just got on a grain train. Then I added a signal here, so we'll no longer have trains hiding in the depot waiting for their free path. And I think the grain train, there it is. Here's my grain train with a nice little LMS maroon and gold engine here. Bunch of generic British open wagon and a Great Western brake van. So we also unlocked the additional variants on the Great Western brake van. I believe that those are the British Railways variant and the unmarked colorable one. So, yeah. Okay, so, yeah, we also have a Caledonian Railways variant on this. It came with the one I got for Edward, and we also have a LMS variant on Edward. But, actually, I think LMS is the railway that the Sharps were on, too, so having a LMS Edward actually, unless my brain is just completely done, which is entirely likely. I might look into that. But I know, honestly, the fact that I know, no, the Furness Railway. I was able to find that quickly is honestly astonishing, because most people don't even know that book exists. It's the first book in the Railway series, the second to last one. Audrey wrote that was part of the actual series, called Thomas and Victoria, and basically it goes into how Thomas finds a old coach that's basically been converted into a shed, and then the coach is restored for Toby's line because Henrietta's been, you know, overloaded and it was a safety violation and all that. And then the coach and Edward are being restored at the same time, and it turns out they're both from the Furness Railway. So yeah. Random Thomas trivia, yay. So yeah, this is way more rate than I really need. Although, there's probably going to be at least some delays, so this is fine, I guess. So, oh, while I'm thinking of it, let's, chuck in some signals. And then once I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and remove some of the catenary that's shown up. Because I don't like it. We don't have any electric trains yet, so why would I want to put catenary in? Although I do think, though, that, actually, I'm going to do this now, because, I'm actually going to be done with this map fairly soon. I'd kind of like the modern day, because I put in a couple of cool modern engines that I'd like to try out. So I'm going to go and just slap it on fast forward, and so we can get some of the modern engines in before we run out of time. So yeah. So yeah, with that on super speed, we'll get there. So, so our new LMS engine is coming across here, and then he's not actually going to be doing anything at this station. He's just using it to turn around and get back to where he's supposed to be going. Which, actually, I'm going to need some signals here too. So let's get in a pair of signals just on the bridge there. And then in the middle of the bridge. And then just after the bridge. There we go. So that's that stuff all signaled up. And then when we get Henry, we'll have Henry and probably another train that's not going to use Henry running back and forth there. And then, let's see, what else do we want? Oh yeah, we need to actually run something, because this is running down to the harbor there. It's going to transfer across to there. And so, actually, I don't have really any trucking lines, so let's chuck another trucking line on. So I'm gonna do my little trick there to do the nice turnaround without the actual. Although no, here we need a terminus thing. So we'll get this, and we only need the one platform, so we'll do that. Nope, we need the other way. There we go. And then I'll bring it down so it's... Okay, there we go. Oh no, I need to... There we go, right there. As close as I can get it. And then I'm going to go ahead and configure it and chuck on a few more of these. And then we'll go to streets. And we only need that road for now. Eventually we'll get to the point where it will be beneficial to put in the larger road for the whole thing, but for now I'm going to do this road, and I'm just going to do a nice... Oh no, because that's going to do that nasty thing, so I'm going to actually start it out there and sweep up to there. There we go. And actually, I think I'm going to see if I can upgrade this. I probably can't, but I'll see if I can. Oh, surprisingly enough, I can. Actually, if I just upgrade that little bit there, that'll turn that into the nicer intersection. And then I will go ahead and go into roads, upgrade that whole thing. And then right here at the station, I'm going to grab a large road, make it straight, and I'm going to do no. So we actually are going to want to configure this. Let's see. But this is actually going to be used as a terminus, though. So, although no, because I don't like it capping over the end. So I'm actually going to extend that out. Another bus. I'm actually going to extend that out. And let's see. So I'm going to do that because it looks nice. And then I'm going to grab that road and put it in right. Nope. A little further out. And I'm just going to pop in from there to there. And then we're going to slope up to there, which it changes the slope on the whole thing. That's fine. So then if I put my drop-off point right there at the base of that ramp, then that'll force them to turn around up in that, which will look a lot nicer. We want a new line from there, there. Oh, and we need to swap that to bus lanes so that they don't go all the way down to the end of that road and then make a stupid turnaround. There we go. And let's see. Just making sure that guy is, yeah, he's hooked up to the road network. So yeah, we can go ahead and just, and I think we'll need maybe, let's start with 5, but we'll probably have to add more. So, and for this, we're doing grain, so we won't be able to use the side stake wagon. So we want 5 vehicles. So, let's see, so yeah, 8 and 40. Oh wow, the side stake guy does handle grain here. Okay. Let's see, so yeah, we'll go with this Ford 77. Basically just a pickup truck from the looks of it. So we'll do 5 to start with. And we'll chuck those on the newest as yet unnamed line. And then let's pull that up here. Yep, we need to double it. So we'll just, boom. Yep, I definitely do want to do a mass clone. And then whenever the ship actually gets down there, let's see, where is the ship? So, got a couple of ships there. Those guys are part of an actual line now. Oh no, he's gotten up there. Awesome. So yeah, with any luck, he should be, oh, we also are going to want a, yeah, this we're going to want to do with a train line. So we're going to want to put in a, rail connection, and I think we're actually going to see if I can hook up to that, if it'll let me. Don't know if it'll do a actual, street connection off of that, though. Yeah, not without putting in a, thing on the other side, which I don't think I want to do. But I can do it, there. Which looks kind of silly. Ooh, yeah, I can do that. I will take this, and I will stick a couple of the, this thing off here. And I'm going to have to do a little bit of terraforming for that. Or, actually, no, I'm going to take, this. Because I think it looks cooler butting it up against the actual concrete. So, there we go. And then I'm actually going to go ahead and configure this And I'm going to put some steps going down there to link up to that, just in case I wanted to for some reason. And then, let's see. So we've got the track running out to there, and this is coming in along there. So I think I'm going to put in my station here, curve that down to it, and I'm going to have that merge into the double track. Let's see, can I? Okay, so let's see if I can tuck a station into that little bit. And we'll want 2 tracks, but they can... Actually, can they share platform? No, we don't want them to share platform. So yeah, we'll go ahead and start it off with 2. Because since they're not actually sharing the platform, that'll make it so that I can actually what I can do is zoom in so I can get this lined up better. And because let's see, so yeah, oh, the connection point's way out there, is it? You know, I like the look of having this tucked in there, so I'll do that. And if I have to, I will ooh, no, gross. That's not what I want. Let's see. Oh, the Zephyr is now available, so that's a diesel multiple unit, and it's a lot quicker. But I'm gonna stick with my Steam Express trains just because I don't feel like upgrading, and the game can't make me. I know, very petty of me, still. So yeah, we'll slap you in there, I guess, and we'll want to go into tracks. Then I'll do the we'll start with hooking that bit up to there. Yeah, it never dips below like 1/5, so yeah, that's gonna be more than fine. We'll run that only out to there for now. We'll run this bit, and I think we'll merge in like there-ish. Yeah, I'm guessing that with the high-speed track, this double slip is actually going to be quick enough, even without any meddling. So let's see. Yes. And let's check the track speed. Ooh, no, it still goes down to like 50. So no, we are going to do the tricksy thing and put this in. And undouble slip that. So yeah, let's get some signals in at least on that bit, because we're not actually going to be using the rest of it quite yet. These guys are actually pretty close, so I'm probably just going to do that as another little trucking route. Ooh, we'll need a cross. Actually, considering how close this is, actually, I don't think I'm going to bother with doing a cross over there. I'm just going to have the have this be where actually, no, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this whole thing triple track for a while. And want to maximize it. There we go. Okay, so we got another one of those. Ah, there we go. That's Henry. And then we've got those guys to do Spencer. Ooh, we get a lot of stuff. So yeah, we get the Spencer, we get more quick coaches, we get the Hiawatha, we get Henry, we get that thing, we get our boat, and yeah, and Henry's a real quick engine. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and bring that out to there-ish. then I'm just gonna tuck it in. Oop, nope. Actually, don't want to do that. So we want to take that back a bit. That should be enough. Okay, so now we're hooked back up. We've got Henry on the line. He is going to be going out and running oil barrels up and down the map. And let's see. So, okay, so he's going to wind up with taking oil down, or yeah, refined oil down to the fuel place. And then do we want to ship it back up to here on Henry and then bring it where? So the fuel is going to that one way up there. And that is the only place. Oh no, Smethwick here wants fuel. So we're going to do a short line of some sort to get fuel to Smethwick. I think I'm good for road lines. I think I'm either going to do a short I might do a train line. No, because the Smethwick although no, because we're going to want to be bringing food in. So yeah, I could do a little itty bitty branch coming off of there to a small station there, and then run another small branch line up there. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So this is just going to be a tiny little drop-off cargo station. It's just going to be, grab. Oop, railroad buildings, cargo terminus, super short, one track, although I'm going to slap another track on the other side of the platform. This is basically just, the smallest station allowed by law. Not quite, but still. You know what I mean. It's not a big station. But we're gonna chuck in high-speed track because that's what one of the things I like to do to differentiate my modern builds from my early ones. Is the modern ones have high speed in everywhere. The earlier stuff I only upgrade to high speed where it's actually useful. So anyway, can I put fences or walls there? Nope, I can't. So, yeah, that's just gonna be it. And so we're gonna have one that's just gonna be a straight up connection here, and we're just gonna use a signal there. This is just gonna be a short little nipping back and. Or I could actually put in a separate platform for this super short run, which I think. Oh no, I don't want that one. Yeah, I think I actually am gonna put in a separate platform for this guy. It's gonna be a little bitty one. So we're gonna configure you, and I think I'm gonna put in a track there, and then I'm just gonna take the platform. Just chuck it in there. Just boom. And that's just going to be it. There we go. And it's down. Yeah, it only ever gets down like. Oh, it's 100 some there, but that's fine. There's no. Yeah, this is gonna be a fairly slow train, anyways. Maybe we're gonna. Okay, so another bus, and I think I'm gonna put in a like this style of depot access. I actually could do that, but I don't want to. I want to bring this a bit further back and see if I can get it in. Oh, no, I didn't think you can go that way. I told you to go that way. There you go. Boom. Perfect. Nice, super tight little depot track. And then we'll get a new line. That'll be Smethwick food to Smethwick. And then we'll get a vehicle for it, and this one's going to be a fairly small one. Let's see. Go into here. Let's see. I don't think I want to do an electrify, because that means I have to electrify depot access, which is a bloody pain. So we got the, and I don't think I'm going to bother with anything particularly modern. I might, let's see. Yeah, I might do the, Alco diesel. Because I only need this to be like a short little, shunter type route. And this is a good, modern short shunter type engine. So yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to have this guy, my first diesel. And then since he goes 80, we can actually come down here and get the actual vanilla boxcars. And I think we'll use... Okay, so we just reconnected. Hopefully you're catching this up there. So we just got some new trams, we just got austerity tank engines. So yeah, austerity tank engines are fun. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna get this guy on the line, I'm gonna rename the line, and then I think I'm just gonna ride him there and then end it, because well, firstly, I realized that I forgot to name the line properly. I didn't put in that. Hey, no. Say until I said Shift T. There we go. So, yeah, that's probably, at least as much as this route. And this is our first non-steam train and our first diesel. And he's just gonna run on down to his route. And I think I'm just gonna leave you guys with this. So, yeah, I'll shut it down when this guy's on his route delivering some food. Well, bye.